and welcome to the 1994 Summer Hawaii TV Bowling. Here we are at beautiful K-Bay Lanes for the Winter Toyota Suzuki Open. Hi, my name is Scott Minamura, Assistant Tournament Director for the Summer Hawaii TV Bowling. And here with me today is Eldon Doi, Tournament Director.
Hi, I'd like to welcome you all to our sixth stop here at beautiful K-Bay Lanes. Once again, today's tournament is sponsored by Windward Toyota and Suzuki. We started off today's tournament with 97 bowlers. We almost had 300, Scott. We almost had a couple
scores today.
Yeah. Right. We had a couple people from the mainland who bowled, coaching of the junior bowlers. We had a nice tournament over there at IAL Bowl, and we'll get back to you with the status on that. Scott, what do you think about these bowlers? We got a lot of lefties in here today. What do you think?
Oh, and the left-handers have a good shot, and I think they're going to bowl real good on TV. And I think the left side of the lane is holding up pretty good.
Well, today in match game, we had Jason Purdy, who threw a big four. All he had to do was 7 count and spare to win, but he threw a big four, but he spared. Still lost by 1 pin.
Right,
Scott.
Mel Ihas snuck his way in, and he's going to be real tough to beat, I think.
I know. On that right-hand side also is very nice. So lefties, righties, anybody's match.
Both sides have a real good shot today.
Okay, and Scott, why don't you list our top finalists for today?
Okay, our tournament leader today is none other than Blaine Martin. He took a break out from his regular bowling over there at Mac Bowl. Came over here in his short pants. He had to go home and get another pair of pants to bowl on TV. But I tell you, he bowled lights out today. He bowled a 279 against me to knock me out of the TV show. But we're good friends, and you know he's going to be really tough to beat. He just came back from the mainland from bowling that Oklahoma tournament there, and he just dominated the lanes. And the mainland guys were just going ooh and ah over his game, you know. But he's really on today, and I think he's going to be really hard to beat.
Okay, today in second seed, we have Daryl Yamamoto. He went up against a big guy, John Purtle, in the final match. Neck and neck, all the way through. John caught a bad break, a 10-pin in the 9th frame, and tough break. You know, Daryl really snuck it out. He punched out in the 10th frame to close, to force John to punch out, to go off the sheet.
Right.
So we had a great match there and expect a good match from Daryl Yamamoto.
Oh, Daryl's on too because he was leading the tournament after 2 games. So he's going to be really tough to beat. And then in third position, Joe Yachman Jr. Okay, he's another lefty, and he was pounding the lanes today. And once he gets his line, I tell you, he's tough to beat. He's got good speed on the ball. That's what's needed today on the TV pair because the lights will start to dry out the lanes. And the guys that can put up the speed on the ball, they'll be real tough to beat.
Okay, today in fourth seed, none other than Ernie Sakota, the veteran. Can we call him the veteran?
Veteran, the old man?
Whatever. Yeah, we have a lot of people who are picking him to win today's tournament. They said all these young guys, I don't know. Ernie just bowled really steady
Exactly.
today.
Well, Ernie's due. You know, like Glenn was saying earlier this year, you know, he predicted Ernie Sakota to be one of the bowlers in contention for Bowl of the Year. And he's been bowling really steady. And he doesn't beat himself, and that's the key. Okay, in fourth position, Mel Iha. Remember? He was the one that just snuck in by 1 pin past Jason Purdy. But, hey, let me tell you, Mel's been bowling really steady today, and he's going to be tough to beat, too. He likes this type of lane condition where the ball hooks a lot. He's from IAL Bowl, and he'll feel right at home on the TV pair.
Okay, today in sixth seed, Alan Fisherman Tsugawa. Can I call him that?
That's right.
Hey, Mr. Ulua, man, he's been bowling exceptionally well today. He said that he wanted to shoot 400 so he could go fishing today. But no chance. He bowled really well today, really nice and steady, which put him in 6th seed today.
Well, that's the key for him. Whenever he relaxes and starts thinking about fishing, I guess his game gets on track, and then he bowls real well. So he's going to be real tough to beat,
And
too.
we also have a fishing story that we're going to get to you.
Oh, not another
boy,
fishing story.
with Glenn Azumi also. Okay, who's our King of the Hill people for today?
Okay, reigning king is none other than Miles Yasuda, my nemesis from last week. And he's still on a roll. Bowled real good today, but just missed the TV show.
That's right. But and who is he challenging?
He's going to be challenging Ricky Laguana, okay? Ricky won last week, and let me tell you, Ricky bowled good today, missed the cut, but he's there, and I think it's going to be a real good match. But let me tell you, Miles is real tough to beat. I think he's going for his 5th victory.
4th, 5th, or 6th, somewhere around there. He's making TV every week.
Every week.
One way or the
other. Common household name pretty soon, but he's going to be really hard to beat today.
Okay, and with all that, we'll be right back after these messages. Okay, welcome to KB Lanes. Our first match today, Miles Yasuda against Ricky Laguana. Okay, welcome to KB Lanes, our sixth week of Summer Hawaii TV Bowling 94. Today's tournament is sponsored by Windward Toyota and Suzuki. Windward Toyota and Suzuki. First up, we have Miles Yasuda, who is our reigning king. I have two gentlemen over here that's going to be commentating with me. We got Lindsay and Vaughn, so we'll get back to you guys a little later on. Okay, first shot here from Miles Yasuda. Once again, first match, King of the Hill. Okay, there you go, big strike. Okay, Lindsay, on the far side there. What do you think about today's tournament? You participated today. You know, we had you guys shot some really good scores. What do you think about our tournament here in Hawaii?
I think it's a wonderful tournament. The hospitality, the format is wonderful. Everybody that comes out here, all the participants are so nice and friendly that it's really fun.
All right, thank you, Lindsay. Okay, as we watch Ricky Laguana up on lane 6. Once again, last week's champion.
Ricky.
Hey, crossing up 15, boy. There we go. All even after one. And Vaughn, what do you think about today's tournament? You participated. I know you had a great time. You had a really nice game there. What do you think about today's tournament?
Well, Eldon, I really enjoyed bowling today's tournament. The format is really fun, a competitive tournament to bowl in. One thing I really liked was the bowlers' professionalism and very supportive atmosphere they had for everyone out here.
Okay, thank you, Vaughn. Okay, Ricky Laguana up, second frame, up on lane 5. Okay, crossing the 15. Sign that 5. Great shot. Okay. Again, a little bit about Miles here. Miles Yasuda. He is not married. No children. He has a spouse, I guess. Or this must be his girlfriend, Suzanne. He is in college right now. Works for Larry's Pro Shop. He's currently averaging 180. I don't think so. I think he's better than that. And there you go, another strike. Hey, all even after 2. He has a lifetime high series of 775, 2 300 games, 6 times on TV. He has won 1 title. And once again, a couple weeks ago, he just shot a 300 that Tuesday or Thursday night at Leeward Bowl, so congratulations. Okay, Miles going for his 3rd strike, 3rd frame. There you go. Okay, all 3. Okay, question for you, Lindsay. Please tell me where you're from and what are you doing here in beautiful Hawaii?
Well, I'm from San Jose, California, and we're here for the Hawaii Junior Singles Championship on this weekend at IAA Bowl. We brought a group of 15 to 22-year-olds over to participate in the tournament.
Okay, great. Great. I understand you also won one of these tournaments a couple years back.
Yeah, I happened to win it a couple years ago. That was nice, and always a pleasure to come back.
Okay, let's see if Ricky can even the match here.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, 3-3. Both bowlers have a 3-bagger. And let me get a little information on Ricky. He is engaged to Diana Molungit. I know she's here. Where's Diana? Where's Diana? In the back. I think she's hiding. Anyway, he works for Keystone Brothers. He's a warehouse delivery and sales. Current high average of 203, lifetime high average 213. He has a high series of 803, high game 279. Not a 300 quite yet, but he's made TV twice and he's been a champion twice. So good bowling there, Ricky. Going for 4. Here we go. There you go. All right. Hey, out of way, Ricky. We expect some real big games. And Vaughn, please tell me where you're from and what are you doing in this beautiful state of Hawaii?
Well, I'm from Concord, California, and I'm also here as part of the Hawaii Junior Championships. Our group, the Northern California Junior Bowlers Tour, is represented by 20-plus bowlers at the tournament over at Aiea Bowl.
Okay, we got an all-even match after 4. Okay, we got a great list here of all the bowlers. Do you have anybody in your group or in your that you brought down that are in the top seeds position?
Yes, we do. Our top seed in the tournament is Rex Johnson, and I believe he shot a 300 game yesterday and had the highest block, I think, in the history of the tournament.
Oh, yeah?
With a 15-20.
Ooh, all right. Good bowling. Okay, as we see Miles, he slid the 5-pin over into the 10. Not quite taking that puppy out. Okay, cross alley spare. Miles. And no problem with the spare. Okay. Now let's see what Ricky can do. Ricky also with 4 strikes. Okay, he's checking out the rack there. See how the positions are. Pin positions are. And today, both you gentlemen, what do you think? Do you think the lane's conditions are conducive to a 300 game?
Well, I thought there's a very nice condition out there today. Very favorable for both right-handers and left-handers. So I think a bowler from either side of the lane does have the chance of shooting a 300 game today.
Okay, Ricky going for 5. Here we go. Yeah, kicking out that 10-pin. Great shot. Crowd gives him a nice hand. Okay, Ron, you also had a very nice game today. I think you shot a 277, 278 game, or?
Well, actually, that was Tony Reyes.
Oh, Tony Reyes.
Who was,
okay.
Also came from the mainland with us to watch the junior bowling tournament at Aiea. Yeah, he had the high game for the second game.
All right. Okay, let's see if Ricky can go ahead and get 6 in a row. Once again, strikes in 1 through 5 already. Bowling in a 6th frame. Here we go. Okay, crossing the 15. There we go. Big strike. Okay, 6 in a row. 6 in a row. And today our pot of gold is worth $2,570. So it is in jeopardy. It is in jeopardy. We had Guy Inoue who threw the front 7 today, and we had a lot of people. I think we had John Furtle who threw front 7 also. So there's a lot of chances. Once again, the 10-pin and the 7-pin were stopping most of these bowlers today. Okay, Miles gets a big strike. There we go. Okay, he's on his way. On his way. So what line were most of the bowlers playing today, gentlemen?
Well, actually, it seemed like you could play 2 parts of the lane. You could play out around the first arrow or in closer to the second or third arrow, and you could score just as well from either side.
Okay, Miles, just a tad light there. Head pin coming off the wall, taking out the 5. Tough break there for Miles. Was there more bowlers? Were they playing around the 15, around the 10, around the 5 board? What was the area? Where was the consensus most of the bowlers were playing?
Well, I think as the day went on, I think more people started playing in more as they dried up considerably. So it definitely seemed like more people were playing inside.
Okay, that's great. Again, this is also for the right-handers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now let's see if Ricky can continue his streak here. He has strikes in the 1st through 6th frame, bowling in his 7th frame. And once again, he is our past champion of last week. So at Poly Lane, so let's see what he can do here. 6 strikes in a row, going for 7. Okay, crossing the 15, looking good. Oh, the pins are rolling. Well, not quite, just a tad light. Just a tad light, leaving the 4-7. What were your guys' stoppers? I know you guys had a lot of taps, I think just like anybody else. But what were the stoppers in today's tournament? What pin do you think is the stopper? Or what was the stoppers from continuing your streaks?
Well, I felt it was the 4-pin today. It seemed like if he came in a little bit heavy, that 4-pin tended to stand more often than it fell. Had really good carry on light hits, and the 10-pin was a pretty good carry pin also, so I'd have to say the 4, Elvin.
Okay, and what about for you, Lindsay?
Actually, yeah, carry has been pretty good all day. Nothing really for me except just some bad shots or something, or splits every once in a while, and that was about it.
Okay, well, Ricky gets his spare there. 168 in the 6th frame, spare in the 7th. See if he can continue striking up in his 8th frame. Okay, came a little in. Oh, big mixer. Big mixer there for Ricky. Okay, does Miles still have a chance? Does he have a chance in this match?
Oh yeah, definitely still have a chance. Anything can happen. I think, especially with the way Miles has been bowling the last few weeks, he's on a roll. Definitely has the confidence to bring it back.
Okay, let's see if he can strike. Crossing the 10 board. There you go. Okay. Who had the better advantage today? The lefties or the righties have the better advantage?
Well, to be honest, I felt it was a pretty equal shot on either side. The lanes weren't easy per se, but there was a fairly good, challenging shot for both the lefties and the righties. I wouldn't say it favored either one.
Okay, very good. Okay, Miles needs to strike. Okay, little outside the 10. Well, leaving the 7-pin. And once again, that would be like the 10-pin for you gentlemen. What causes the 7-pin or the 10-pin to stand for a right-hander or a left-hander?
I think just not catching it, not catching the fingers enough with the lift, coming in a little bit behind the head pin, just hitting a little weak.
Okay, nice steer there for Miles. Okay, down to crunch time now.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell me what Ricky has to do to shut Miles Yasuda out here.
Well, I believe Miles has a possible 239, and Ricky, if he spares, strikes out, will have a 248. So he needs to at least mark in the next 2 frames.
Okay, let's see if he can do that. Okay, crossing the 15, hit it perfectly.
Oh.
Okay, tough break there, leaving the 10-pin. Okay, I think we got a great match going on here.
Definitely.
Okay, in foundation frame, he rings a 10-pin. Okay, Ricky looking up at the score. Okay, for you people who are just joining us, this is the King of the Hill match, 6 week Summer Hawaii TV Bowling, 94. Cross alley. And just getting that 10-pin. As he came back, he kind of let his heart start beating again, I guess you can say. Okay, looking up at the scoreboard, 208 in the 8th frame, spare in the 9th. Okay, very interesting.
Yeah.
Can he shut Miles off?
Yeah, Ricky needs to at least mark in this frame. If he goes 9 open, he'll then shoot a 236 game, and Miles will still have a chance in the match.
Okay, crossing the 15. Oh, okay, stubborn 10-pin again.
That's right, another 10-pin. Needs the spare.
Needs a spare. That's right, because Miles Yasuda can still go off the shoot here for 239. Big spare. Ricky needs to spare. Spare in a couple pins and he'll be the winner.
He's a winner. I'm
Thanks, Sally. Spare.
I'm sure Miles is hoping for a chance. Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, Ricky tugged down just a bit here. Okay, 236. Still leaves the ball in Miles's hand. What does Miles have to do, guys?
Miles will have to get 2 strikes and 8 pins to win the match. 2 strikes and 7, we will have a tie.
Okay, this is the first one in the 10th frame. First shot for Miles. Okay, crossing the 10.
Hi.
High through the nose, and our winner, Ricky Leguana.
Wow.
So congratulations to Ricky. Ricky wins $100 today. And tough break there for Miles. Seems like he pulled up just a tad there at the foul line.
Yeah.
And ball went right through the nose. Nevertheless, Miles Yasuda, good showing. Good showing. He's already won 4 times on. Oh, he almost picked it up.
Picks up 3 of the 4 pins.
And a nice hand for these 2 bowlers. Miles Yasuda, 214. Ricky Leguana, 236. This is for our first TV match of the tournament at these messages. Okay, welcome back to our 6-week Summer Hawaii TV Bowling 94. Our first match today, Mel Iha against Alan Tsugawa. All right. Okay, welcome to the Windward Toyota Suzuki Open, sponsored by Windward Toyota and Suzuki. This is our 6th stop. Summer Hawaii TV Bowling 94. We're here at beautiful K-Bay Lanes. And I have these 2 very nice gentlemen from the mainland, Lindsay Wong and Vaughn Caribbean.
Well, that's Caribbean, Eldon.
Caribbean?
That's
Oh,
okay.
sorry, yeah. Hawaiian words are just as hard, I think.
I have to agree.
First shot for Mel, lane 5. Okay, a little high and tight in the pocket, leaving just the 6 pin. What do you think about our local competition that we have in Hawaii?
Well, I think out of the bowlers that we saw out here today, there's a lot of fine bowlers that come to the tournaments. And this tournament in particular seems to be a very competitive, and I'd like to see a tournament like this back in the mainland in California.
Okay, and what about this match game style? Do you think it helps some of the bowlers here, I guess, maybe compete against some of the bowlers up there in the mainland?
Yeah, definitely. I think it helps to have match play competition. It tests your mental ability, your how to deal with pressure, and definitely it's a big plus to have. And I think we get a lot of that back in the mainland. And it helps to have the bowlers here in Hawaii have the same experiences as we do.
Okay, thank you, Lindsay. Okay, a nice spare there for Alan Tsugawa. Once again, Alan Tsugawa, we call him Mr. Ulua Alan Tsugawa. Okay, a little bit about Alan. He is married to Karen. He has a son named Lance, who's 6 years old. He's employed by what is that? I can't really read that, but he's a system analyst. And we'll get back to a little bit more information about him. Okay, for Mel Iha. No, he's not married, but he works at Pearl Harbor Naval Shipyard. He has a lifetime high average of 218, high series of 797, almost at 800 series.
Almost.
He does have 2 300 games, and he's been on TV twice. Doesn't have a tournament win yet, but he said he's going to get one here shortly.
Well, the way the lanes are today, Eldon, it might be today.
Okay, let's see what he does here. Starts off with a spare in his second frame.
Oh,
There you go. Love that. Kicking out the 10-pin. Great shot. Okay. And I don't know if you noticed, but Mel doesn't smile at all. He's one person that doesn't have expression. Kind of like Miles Yasuda. He's about the same way. No expression. Hardly any expression at all when he bowls. So...
Eldon, is it true they call Miles the Stone Face? Is that?
Yes, that's his nickname. That's his nickname. He does not have no emotion at all. So you don't know what he's thinking, what he's going through. And I think Mel is pretty much the same way too.
Yeah.
So let's see what he does. Up in his third frame. There you go. Okay, big strike, big double. And I don't know, did he smile? I didn't see him. Did he smile?
No, I don't think so.
Didn't smile on that one.
Okay. Anyway, for Alan Sugawa, currently averaging 194. He says high lifetime average is 196. I don't believe that. Lifetime high series 766. High game 279.
Oh,
there you
good
go.
carry.
Good shots like that. All even after three. Both bowlers spare and 2 strikes. Yeah, and why don't you guys read some of the stats here? Let's see, how did Alan get to this point today?
Well, Alan qualified 13th with scores of 216, 226, and 199 for a 641 series in the first match play. He rolled a 182 to 156 over Guy Inouye.
Inoue, right?
For his second match, he rolled a 205 to 166 over Win Yamamoto.
Yep. Okay, great. For a total series of 1028, which qualified him in 6 seed today for today's TV tournament. Leaving just 1 and 2, and easy spare. There you go. Nice cover of the spare for Alan Ulua Sugawa. Okay, and what did it take for Mel to get to this point today?
Well, Mel and his qualifying scores, he shot games of 220 and 236 and a 187 for a 643, which qualified him 12th.
Okay.
And then in his match play, he scored a 202 to 173, defeating Ken Bunnell. And in his second match,
There you go, big strike, 3 in a row there for Mel.
second match, he bowled against Jason Purdy and narrowly beat him 214 to 213. That was an exciting match.
Yes, and that's the one that he threw. There's a good shot of you guys. Hey, say hi to the camera. Wave hi to the camera. Hey.
All right.
Once again, guys, this is Lindsey Wong and Von Carabedian.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. All right. Thank you for joining us here in beautiful Hawaii. Okay.
Happy to be here.
Getting back to the action now. Mel Iha, spare 3-bagger. Working in his 5th frame. Tough break there. Can't
Came up
quite
half
carry it.
pocket.
And for Mel, he had a 1059 series, which qualified him in 5th seed today. So, good bowling by these bowlers. Okay, well, let's watch Mel pick up this cross alley spare. Then we'll get back to one of our sponsors for today's tournament. Oh! Okay, just sliding off the edge of the pin deck there. Not quite taking out that 10th, okay. And Vaughn, why don't you read one of our beautiful sponsors?
Thanks, Eldon. At this time, we'd like to welcome Tropical Garage Service, Inc. to Hawaii TV Bowling. First, a big thank you to Lloyd Marshall for introducing them to our telecast.
Yeah, he bowled in today's tournament, you know, Lloyd. I think he's around here someplace. Hey, there he is. Hi, Lloyd.
All right, good. Tropical Garage Door Service specializes in the installation and repair of all makes and models of residential and commercial garage doors and openers. They are also the authorized dealers for the LiftMaster garage door openers with service island-wide. Please call John Takasi at 456-4696 for a free estimate. And remember, financing is available as well as acceptance of Visa and MasterCard.
And a nice spare there for Alan.
For more information on garage doors, please call, again, 456-4696, and let them put their experience to work for you. Once again, thank you to Hawaii TV Bowling supporters, Lloyd Marshall and Mark Yano.
All right. Once again, one of our great sponsors here for Hawaii TV Bowling. Thank you, Lloyd and Mark, for that. Okay, getting back to the action here. Alan Tsugawa, 85 in the fourth, spare in the fifth, working in his sixth.
That's good.
There you go. Oh! Did you see that seventh pin? That seventh pin actually moved a quarter turn. It moved a quarter turn. Didn't quite fall down. Tough break there for Alan. Alan right now at a 3-pin deficit.
Yeah, tough break there for Allen. Could have been a strike, too.
Okay, going straight down at it. Not a problem there. Nice spare there for Alan. Okay.
Lindsay, we have some more sponsors here for our event. Why don't you go ahead and read another one for us?
All right. Hawaii TV Bowling would like to thank Al Mitamura for the Monogram Shop for providing the tournament committee with their new staff bowling shirts. Very nice.
That's our beautiful pink shirts.
Those are very nice. Yes,
yes.
I'd like to. For quality embroidery like our staff bowling shirts, call Al Mitamura at 845-0925 or visit them at 1007 Dillingham Boulevard, Suite 214, across from Honolulu Community College.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mitamura. And thank you, Lindsay, for that. Okay, and Mel just gets a great big strike there. Can really add the pressure here to take a 13-pin lead.
Oh, a little wide.
Whoa, he sailed it just a tad. And a little wide there, leaving the 2-pin. Did you find that happening to, I guess, you two bowling in today's tournament, that if you tug the ball on the inside, sometimes the ball won't come back? And why is that?
Well, sometimes starting it off in the middle part of the lane, there's a lot of oil that's a part of the lane that the bowlers don't play very frequently, so the oil will tend to stay there. So if you start it a bit inside and send it wide, it'll tend to slide more.
Okay, great answer. Okay, for Mel, you have 127 in the 6th frame, spare in the 6th, spare in the 7th. Okay, for Alan Tsugawa, 104 in the 5th, spare in the 6th, bowling in his 7th frame. Here we go. Oh. Okay, tough break there. Ringing a 10-pin.
That was really a good ball by Allen. With that, he could have struck and then perhaps made a double to then take the lead in the match.
Okay. Cross alley for this spare. Okay, and a nice spare. Hey, I know we have some results of the IAL Junior Tournament. How's about reading some of the results? Once again, tomorrow will be the final day, and you folks will see the show on Saturday. So tomorrow, which is Monday on the 1st, I guess, or the 2nd.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
We
right.
have the finals. So, Lindsay, why don't you read us the top finalists for the men and women?
Sure. For the boys division, as we mentioned before, we had our top qualifier from the Northern California Junior Bowling Tour was Rex Johnson with a 18-game total of 1393, and second place also
39.
I'm sorry, 3993.
Yeah. Okay.
And second place also from Northern California Junior Bowling Tour was
Break there for Alan.
Stephen Ding with a 3984. Third place was John Brandon from, I believe, Regal Lanes, and with a 3954. Fourth place was Richard Land with a 3871. Tim Hill was in fifth with a 3846. Michael Kato from here in Hawaii.
All right, congratulations, Michael.
He was sixth with a 3843. Rich Allen with a 38-36. Matt Denick from Los Angeles also. He had a 37-88. Noel Ogata, also here from here in Hawaii, with a 37-75. Jason Milligan, the defending champion from last year, bowled well. He's here in 10th place. Has to make up a little ground, but I'm sure he can do that. He has a total of 37-70. And Jason Green with a 37-63, and Edwin Diaz in his last junior tournament, I think, here in from Hawaii, with a 37-31. And unfortunate alternate for the match play was Chad Horiuchi with a 37-29.
How many pins was he out?
Just 2 pins.
Yeah, 2 pins.
2 pins out. Well, tough break there, Chad. Hopefully he can get them next year.
Yeah.
Okay, now bowling in his foundation frame here on lane 5. Well, stubborn 10 pin. I think a lot of the bowlers had a lot of trouble there with the 10 pins. And we'll read the ladies the next match. How's that?
Okay.
Okay? And we'll give the ladies a fair shake there. Okay, Mel going cross alley for this spare.
Needs to pick this up to remain ahead by 15 pins.
Okay, well, we saw him throw one in the gutter there for the 10 pin. Okay, nice spare. Okay, what does Alan Tsugawa have to do? Tell me, what does he have to do? Down by 15 pins. Oh no, crunch time.
Yeah, at this point, Alan just about needs to go off the sheet, going with strikes in each of the next balls. If he does that, he'll have a 2:10 game. Mel Ema is going at a 2:05 pace. Oh, tough break there for Alan. Comes up a little bit high and leaves the 4.
Again, for Alan here with the spare, I mean, not taking nothing away from him. Once again, if he said that if he finished early, he would have gone fishing. So I think maybe the fish might not be biting for him today, and well, he's on TV. So nice hand for Alan. Let's see if he can go off the sheet here for a 200 even game. Hey, I know we got another TV sponsor there that on that paper. Why don't you guys go ahead and read that special sponsor?
Of course, we have another sponsor. We would like to thank Dean Sensui from Media Vision Arts for the fantastic animated opening for Hawaii TV Bowling. We call it the Planetary Bowling Ball.
Wow.
Great job, Dean. If you ever need a creative videographer, please call Dean at 941-4900.
Okay, and thank you, Dean Sensui. Once again, a TV star himself. He was on our Mike Sakamoto Fishing Tales. So thank you very much, Dean, for your help and support to Hawaii TV Bowling. Okay, with a spare there, Alan with a strike here. He'll end up with a 189. And all Mel has to do is pretty much stay behind the foul line.
Exactly. It would take just about a disaster
and
here.
there you go, a nice strike, 189 for Alan Tsugawa. We'd also like to thank his wife Karen and Lance for coming with him bowling today, and Karen Mitamura for always reminding me to slow down, and she scolded me again today. He says so, and it worked though. We got him on TV.
Sure does. Mel just needs 8 pins here, and he'll win the match. Nice shot.
Hey, nice shot there from Mel. And he will go on to challenge the ever-popular Mr. Steady, Ernie Sakura, who's going to be up in the next match. So he's practicing over there on lanes 1 and 2. So please stay tuned. Okay, Mel could go off the sheet for a 215. See what he does. I think he's lined up already, guys.
Yeah, that's really good that he's getting lined up here in the 10th. He'll be ready for the next match. Ernie's looking very, very steady over on the practice pair.
Okay, if we can get one more strike there from this big guy, Mel Iha, he'll end up with a 215 game.
Hey, Eldon, I wonder if he'll smile after this ball.
He might. There you go, a big strike.
All right.
2:15 game. Still no expression from Mel. Nice game, 2:15 for Alan Sugawa, 189. Stay tuned for our second TV match after these important messages. Today in our second match, Ernie Sakura against Mel Iha. Okay, here we go. Second match, Summer Hawaii TV Bowling 94. Today's tournament is sponsored by Windward, Toyota, and Suzuki. We're here at beautiful K-Bay Lanes. And once again, I'd like to thank Lindsay Wong and Vaughn Carabedian. Hey, is that right?
Getting better all the time, Alden.
Okay, all right. Okay, first up on lane 5, we have Ernie Sakura. Oh. Well, ringing the 10-pin once again. That was a stopper for most of our bowlers today. Ernie Sakura once again is our veteran bowler here. Been bowling a couple years longer than I think all of us put together. So, okay, Ernie Sakura, cross alley spare for this 10-pin.
Looks like Ernie's favoring that inside line that Lindsay was talking about earlier.
Okay.
Let's hope it works well for him.
There you go. Okay, Mel Iha is up. Well, after Mel's game of 2:15, what do you think his chances are in this match against Ernie Sakura?
I think it's very good. I think he has a good idea of what the lane condition is under the TV lights, and I think he's got some confidence that he can win. So hopefully he will continue that into this match.
Okay, let's see what he does here. Right on the 10 board. Ball diving real hard into the head pin.
Yeah, really. Just a
Is
little.
the lanes drying up? Is the lanes changing?
I think so. I think especially with the TV lights, yeah, they're probably going to be changing a little bit. Hopefully he'll take note of the changes and keep up with them, keep moving left.
Okay, cross alley for this spare. Nice and watch out, ball is breaking, and he just catches that spare. All right.
That was close.
That was really close. Okay, as you saw, Mel, maybe he stuck at the line there a little bit. Hey, how's about reading one of our sponsors, guys?
We'd like to give a warm mahalo thank you to Stanton Ishii and Kathy Vargas from Systemated Business Products Graphic Arts Department for recreating our Hawaii TV Bowling logo. The beautiful rainbow colors in our logo will add a local touch to our show, since rainbows appear in our Hawaiian skies even on a sunny day, and I've seen a few already.
All right, okay. And with that rainbow, Mel Iha gets a big strike. Okay, and let me give you a little bit information on Ernie Sakura. He is married to Jerry. I don't see Jerry around here today. They also have Haji, Kika, 11 years and 2 years, and also Marla, 21 years. I think that's dogs, a couple dogs there. Anyway, Ernie is employed with Pearl Harbor Naval Shipyard. He is in Lake Mission. Current high average of 216. Lifetime high series of lucky 777. How's that? He has 300 games, and number of times on TV, he did many. He also does have one title. So, all right, Ernie.
Yeah, actually, I think the last time I was here for the Hawaii TV Bowling at Pearl Harbor was the tournament that he won.
Okay.
So hey, maybe I'm here
Maybe
again.
you're his luck.
Yeah, maybe he'll win this one too.
Okay.
Oh,
Just a tad high, ball breaking sharply there, leaving a very difficult 4-7-10 for Ernie. Let's see what he can do, see if he can pick up this very difficult spare. We had a couple people who picked this up today. We had the big 4 picked up by Jason Purdy to lose by 1 pin, tough break. And for Ernie taking a 9 count there, tough break. 48 in the 3rd frame. Okay, why don't we get back to our women bowlers and the women junior bowlers at IAL Bowl? Can you read I guess the top 12 who will
Sure.
be going in tomorrow?
Sure. In first place is Alicia Heckathorn, who was the 1992 winner of the Hawaii Junior Singles Championship.
I heard in her first block she went 148 over.
Yes,
or
she
something.
did. She bowled really well, and I think just the confidence from that win 2 years ago is just carried over to the years she's bowled after that.
What did Mel say when he came back? He said something, huh? First expression, I guess, from Mel.
It's like he let out a nice growl there.
Okay, tough break there, leaving the 8-pin. And there we go, nice spare. Okay, would you continue, please, Lindsay?
Sure. Second place was Tanel Grijalva with a 38-19, which was 48 pins behind Alicia. Third place was Lisa Neeson with a 36-30, and Darlie Horiuchi from here on the island with
Darlie.
a 35-68. Mary Davin from Los Angeles, she had a 35-64. Nina Bennett from the Northern California Junior Bowling Tour, always does well here. She had a 35-47.
Okay, nice strike there by Mel.
Debbie Mariani.
Hey, one of my junior bowlers over there at
All
Barber's
right.
Point, originally from Waianae Bowl. Anyway, Debbie.
She's bowling really well. She's at 3,500. It's her total. Christine Kato, another local,
Yes, all right, Christine.
with a 34-84. And our Japan entrant, Amy Nagoka, with a 34-65. And
Look at that 7-pin rocking, didn't want to fall. Tough
boy.
break, Ernie.
and Kathy Krasner with a 34-38. And Jeanette Manacho, also from Northern California Junior Bowling Tour, with a 34-34. And Tiffany Gates rounding out the top 12 girls with a 34-32.
All right, good bowling by these junior bowlers here. So hopefully by next week's show, we'll give you the final stats of how well these junior bowlers had fared.
That's right.
All right. Okay, and how's about reading one more of our very, very popular sponsor?
All right. We'd like to thank Waldo at Clock and Trophy Shop Incorporated for their generous donation of the weekly championship trophy. And I saw it. Looks very nice this week.
Uh-huh.
Please visit their shop at 214A Sand Island Road or call them at 845-0900. If you need any type of trophies or plaques, don't hesitate to call Waldo. He's got trophies for every occasion. Remember that number, it's 845-0900.
All right, thank you, Waldo. Once again, beautiful trophy that we have sitting over there on bar returns lanes 3 and 4. Oh, almost chopping that spare. Okay, still getting that spare. Nice smile there by Ernie. Not too worried about that. Okay, now let's see if Mel can get another strike here. So far, spare, strike. Staying clean, 2-4. Okay, let's see if you can get this one right in the pocket and carrying a strike. Mel is standing around the 20 board, playing around the 10. 10 out to the 7.
Oh.
Ball driving very sharply.
Yes, it is. That lane is hooking quite a bit.
Got it a little bit wide into the dry portion of the lane, and the ball just took off.
Okay, once again, does it seem like he's hitting the dry a little too early, too late? What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah, it looks like he's definitely hitting the dry just a little bit too soon. The ball's breaking really hard on the back end. Need to catch a little more oil on there. Move inside.
Okay, well, tough break there from Mel. Takes a 9 count there for 88 in the 5th frame. Still pretty close, pretty close. Once again, this seems to be his favorite lane. Lane 5. Struck twice already on this lane, so let's see if we can get one more strike. Okay, crossing the 10. There you go. That's the one he
Nice
wanted.
ball.
That's the one he wanted. Hey, what do you guys think? Are you guys a little hungry? We got a great sponsor, you know, to satisfy your hunger.
Absolutely. We want to welcome Subway sandwiches to Hawaii TV Bowling. Remember, if you're hungry and thinking of healthy meals, then Subway is the way to go.
All right. Once again, we got some coupons here for you people. You can get a foot-long sandwich for free, man, if you come up to me and you tell me, hey, Eldon, I think I'm hungry, man. Hey, I want a Subway. So,
Yeah, after the show, I'm there.
okay, right on. Okay. For Ernie, just a tad light there, leaving the 1 and 2 pin. 84, 4-pin deficit here for Ernie Sakura in the 6th frame. See if he can pick up this spare. Okay, crossing the 15. And there you go. No problem. No problem. Okay, yeah, what did Ernie do to get to this point today?
Well, Ernie qualified 18th out of the field of 24 match play finalists. He had games of 247, 184, and 202 for a 3-game series of 633. In his first match play match, he had a score of 229 to 203 over Larry
Koizumi. All
right.
Veteran bowler also. There you go.
There's
nice
a good
strike.
shot.
And then he challenged the ever popular Mr. Big Guy, hopeful bowler of the year, Eric Yuuki.
And that match, he definitely had the upper hand against Eric. He had a 203 to 171 for a 5-game series of 1065 to qualify him as the 4th seed for the TV finals
today. All right. Okay. Mel with the leg up there in the 6th frame, striking the 6th. See if he can get a strike here in the 7th. Once again, bowlers have been having a hard time. Mel's been having a little hard time here on lane 6. Let's see what he does.
Oh, a little more loft.
There you go. Yeah, he lofted it out just a little bit further on the lane. And a big strike and a big double.
Yes, it was.
Great. Takes a 14-pin lead at this time.
Good adjustment there. It doesn't hook in the air, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think only a couple people like, I don't know, couple pro bowlers, I think they can hook it in the air. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely. They rev it up pretty good there.
Okay, this is Mel's favorite lane. Let's see if he can strike here. Okay, crossing the
That's good.
17.
Oh.
There you go. Big 3 in a row there for Mel Iha. All right.
With that strike, Mel opens up the lead to a 24-pin lead, and really puts the pressure on Ernie.
Okay, now Ernie needs to strike. He has a strike in the 7th, 1 of 4 in the 6th. So needs 2 strikes here, strike in the 8th and 9th frame to put little pressure, let's say, little bit of pressure on Mel Iha. Okay, first shot for Ernie, 8th frame.
Oh, looks good.
Oh, there you go. Okay, got a match now. 1 more strike here. He can cut the lead right back down to. Oh, let's see. He can cut the lead back down to 14 pins.
Hey, Eldon?
Yes, sir.
Does Lindsay look like he needs a haircut?
I think he does. Why don't you read one of our great sponsors? There we go, Lindsay.
It's been a while since I've gotten a haircut.
Okay.
And I'd like to go to Simply Hair.
Hey, yeah.
I think that'd be a wonderful place to go. We'd like to thank Karen and Lori at Simply Hair for their complimentary haircut. If you want to look good, you have to call Simply Hair at 235-6422 or visit them at 4605005 Kawa Street in the Kaneohe Atrium Center, room 105.
Okay, thank you. And once again, we do have a giveaway. haircut giveaway. So, Lindsay, maybe if you stick around, you can win that giveaway there.
All right.
And once again, I'd like to thank Karen Mitamura for donating that haircut special. So, thank you very much for supporting our Hawaii TV bowling. Okay, let's get back to action. Mel Iha strikes in the 6th, 7th, and 8th frame. Bowling in his foundation line frame, 14-pin lead. Here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, big strike. Okay, that's 4 in a row there for Mel. Watch out.
Yeah,
Can
Mel,
he shut Ernie out here?
Yeah, Mel at this point can strike out to shut out Ernie Sakota in the match. So let's see what he does here in the 10th frame.
Okay, once again, not too much expression from this big guy here. Veteran bowler Mel Iha has 4 strikes in a row, bowling in his 10th frame. Here we go. Okay, good lock out to the 15. With authority. What a strike. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikes in a row.
Excellent. Looks like he found the key on the right lane and just kept on going on the left lane, increasing his lead.
That's right. With a decent count here or with another strike, he will go on to challenge our next player, who is Joe Yuckman Jr., lefty, just out of junior bowling. I'd say about a couple years now. So, winner will challenge the lefty. Okay, getting it out to the 15. There you go, and a winner of our second match, Mel Iha. That's 2, 4, 6 strikes in a row. Oh boy, oh boy.
He looks awfully tough.
That's awfully tough, correct. And for Ernie, well, we'll see him more on TV for sure. He'll be back next week at Polly Lane, so come on, you guys, get out there. Whoa, and he carries that last 10 pin. 238 there for Mel Iha. Good bowling. And for you two, Lindsay Wong, Von Carabedian, I want to thank you very much for helping me commentate, and please, good luck on your bowling ventures there, and hopefully we'll see you on TV in the National PBA Tour one of these days. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. We love coming back here every year. Such a pleasure. Everyone's so wonderful to us. Just love it.
Yeah, Alden, I think each year that we come for the Hawaii Junior Singles Championship, any adult bowlers who'd like to go ahead and bowl in the Hawaii TV Bowl'em, we'll definitely bring them out for the tournament.
Please. All right. Thank you very much, Vaughn. Really appreciate that. Let's see if Ernie can get one more here. Oh. Well, leaving just a very stubborn 4-pin and tough break for Ernie. Still can throw a spare here for 213, which is still not a shabby game for TV. But anyway, thank you very much, gentlemen. I really appreciate your help and support to bowling as a whole, for nationally wise. And thank you very much. Okay, for this match, Ernie Sakota 213, Mel Iha 238. Stay tuned for our third TV match after these messages. Okay, to recap the action thus far, in our first match, Mel Iha 215 over Alan Sugawa. In our second match, Mel Iha 238 over Ernie Sakota. Today in our third match, Mel Iha against Joe Yuckman Jr. All right, here we go with our third TV match. Summer Hawaii TV Bowling 94. The tournament is sponsored by Windward Toyota and Suzuki. And I'm going to expect a great match here. We got Joe Boy, young left-hander Scott, against the old veteran Mel Iha. Who do you pick?
I'll pick the guy that throws more strikes.
Okay, here we go.
This is going to be a good one.
Okay, first shot for Joe Boy, lane 5. Just a tad light, leaving the 10 pin.
Lucky to get the 5-pin out there. Remember I was telling you about Joe Yuckman's speed.
Uh-huh.
That's the key to the game these days. Bowled real good today.
Okay, cross alley spare for Joe Boy. And no problem on this.
No problem with the spare.
Okay, nice hand for there for Joe. Scott, reviewing the action thus far, how do you think this tournament is going right now?
Well, I think it's going pretty good. You know, it was interesting to have some mainland bowlers coming in. A lot of top ladies here too. We had some seniors out here, and just want to thank staff here at KB Lanes for making such a nice condition for the tournament. Air conditioning was ice cold.
Yes, great.
Lane conditions holding up real good.
Okay, Mel a little heavy in the pocket, leaving the 4 and the 7. Once again, we did have a couple mainland bowlers that came down. We just had Lindsey Wong and Vaughn Carabedian. I think I'm finally saying his name right.
Tongue twister there.
Yeah, great tongue twister there. But you know, we had a lot of these bowlers that bowled really well. We had Tony Race, who's also from California, who bowled, and
Just barely made the cut, 629 with me.
uh-huh. And oh yeah, hey, oh how sweet, yeah. I just got some cards there. This is the Northern California Junior Bowlers Tour. Both of these gentlemen are coaches for them, so Vaughn and Lindsay. Thank you very much for helping me commentate.
It's always good to get insight from people from the West Coast.
Exactly. Okay, Mel slams lane 5. No doubt about it. Okay, great shot.
Okay, let's see what Joe does on his first ball on lane 6. Joe bowled real steady today, like I said earlier. Bowled games of 201, 206, 248 for a 3-game series of 655. Then in match play, he bowled another fellow left-hander, Dave Salas, who was our tournament leader today with a 700 series. Solid strike by Joe.
All even after 2.
And Joe beat Dave 227 to 200. Then in his second match, he defeated Thomas Ching, who was also very hot today, 226 to 204. He had a 5-game series of 1108.
Whew, good bowling today. Okay, let's see if Joe Boy can get a double. Oh, way outside. Well, almost
He got it
6-8.
right. He got it further out on the lane towards the gutter, and the ball hit the dry portion and really turned over really hard. Fortunately, tripping out the 8-pin.
Okay, as we watch Joe go for this spare, once again we have Bayfest. Again, another year of Bayfest, 94. Oh, Joe Boy slid right past that 6-pin.
Well,
So break there for Joe. Joe usually doesn't miss any.
He's very accurate on his spares, but there is a lot of conditioner in the middle part of the lane, especially on the left side. So when you go cross lane for the spare, quite often you hit that condition and the ball skids out.
Okay, once again for Bayfest 94, dates are 5, 6, and 7 of August. Local entertainment consists of Tropical Nights and Capena. Hey.
Wow.
Hey, wow, big groups coming down. Okay, big strike there for Mel. That's a double.
Perfect time to double after Joe had made his mistake there. Now it really puts the pressure on Joe.
Okay, Scott, why don't you list our top 24 people who qualified in today's tournament?
Okay, we had some real good bowlers that made the top 24. Dave Salas led the tournament with a 700 series. Then came Guy Inoue, a fellow PBA member, 694. Darrell Chung, 684. Blaine Morton, who you'll see later in the championship match, 681.
Okay.
Daryl Yamamoto, 679.
And tough break there for Mel. Mel really slammed the pocket that time, not quite carrying out that 10 pin, 6 pin jumping up and around.
Okay, sixth place was Jason Purdy, 661. Thomas Ching, 7th. Joe Yakman Jr., 8th. Eric Yuki, Darren Nakasu, Chad Pojas, Mel Iha, Alan Sugawa, Steven Suto, Ron De Guzman, Dennis August, Win Yamamoto, Ernie Sakota, Larry Koizumi, Ken Bunnell, nice to see Ken bowling. JP, Mr. Johnny Jackpot, John Purtle, 21st, Andrew Wong, Tony Reyes, and rounding up the top 24 with a 629 series was me.
Hey, all right.
Just squeaking in there.
Attaway, Scott. Okay, let's see if Joe Boy can shake off that open he had in the third frame. Get a strike here in the fourth. There you go, big strike. Once again, with all the speed that he has, does he have an advantage over somebody like Mel Iha?
Well, right now, I think with the lanes starting to dry, we had a lot of lines bowled on lanes, and I think the conditioner is leaving the lane surface, so I think speed is very, very important right now. You can't afford to cut it short. Watch his acceleration through the ball.
There you go, okay. Once again, on his downswing, he doesn't hold back at all. He fires the ball right through, Scott.
He just waits for the ball to hit the top of the backswing, and he just accelerates it through.
Does it look like he's forcing the ball?
Not really. You start forcing it if you start bringing the ball down too early, but he lets the ball hit the top of the backswing, gets his legs underneath the ball, and then drives it straight through in one fluid motion.
Okay, Mel Iha, 69 in the third, spare in the fourth, up in his fifth frame on lane 6. Hey, big strike there for Mel.
Solid strike. He knows he has to keep striking to stay in the match here.
Okay, once again, cannot let Joe Boy give him too much room. He'll
right.
just go ahead and take advantage.
Well, that was a good recovery by Joe, because he comes back with a double right away, saying, hey, I'm still in the match here.
Aha!
A lot of psychology going on.
Okay, let's see if Mel can get his double here. Likes lane 5.
Good shot, gets it out.
Yeah! And gives himself a slap there. Big double.
Just ripping the rack there. Okay, we have to thank Laurie Tanaka for helping Hawaii TV Bowling search for new sponsors. Supporters like Laurie will help Hawaii TV Bowling become a permanent telecast for all our local community to enjoy. Thank you, Laurie.
Thank you very much, Laurie. Yeah.
And
we really appreciate your help.
Right, and she was the one that introduced RM Nakamura Plumbing and Mechanical Contractors to us, and they donated the Blue Dragon bowling ball that we're going to be giving away at the end of the show.
All right. Okay. Okay, there you go, Joe Boy. Look at that, blowing the pins all over the place. Big 3-bagger there for Joe Yakman Jr. Okay.
Just ripped the rack apart.
Totally different match, right.
Sent the 5-pin over to Kailua, and the messenger went back past Pyramid Rock over here out on KB.
There you go. All right. Okay, for Joe Boy, that's 3 in a row. Right now, he's at an 11-pin disadvantage. One more strike here can bring the match within 1. Good concentration. Threw it out. There you go. Big strike. Okay, that's 4 in a row there for Mr. Joe Boy Yakman. Once again, with that hat, what do you think the deal is with the hat?
I think it keeps his brains in. No.
Well, we already had Bernie Kamatu, who shot the 300 with his baseball
maybe
cap
that's
on.
it. It could be a crutch. Maybe it's a good luck hat.
Okay, so let's see what he does here. Okay, Mel working on the double here. 89 in the fourth, strikes in the 5th and 6th. Up in his 7th frame. Here we go.
Maybe I should wear a hat next week.
Okay, crossing the 12. Oh, blowing the rack. 3 in a row there for Mel Iha.
What a shot, man.
Got a
He-
match,
He
Scott.
almost left a solid 8, but the ball just drove into the 8th pin.
And what a shot. Good bowling today by Mel. Once again, he doesn't seem rattled or anything. He's just up there and no problem at all. He's just stroking the ball, and the ball's really doing the job there.
Well, Mel is a tough cookie, you know. He likes competition. He's not
Yes, he
afraid to
does.
bowl anyone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, going for 4 in a row. Here we go. Yeah, big strike. Okay, 4 in a row there for Mel Iha. Brings the max right back to 11 pins. 11 pins.
Well, they're going to strike for strike now, coming up into the crucial last few frames of the game. The guy who can perform at the end is going to be the winner here. Joe needs to strike here.
Once again, bowling exceptionally well today. Lefty with good speed. And also young, couple years out of junior bowling. So bowling
That's right.
exceptionally well. Okay, crossing the 10. Likes it. There you go. Okay, 5 in a row there for Joe Yachman Jr.
Well, he's been behind all the way, and he's coming back and answering every time he needs to. Critical 9th frame here. Very, very critical.
Yeah, how's about some information on this young lefty here?
Okay, well, Joe Jr. is a student at Honolulu Community College, currently averaging 210, and that's also his lifetime high average. He has a lifetime high series of 803.
Look at that foundation, 9 frames, 2, 4, 6 strikes in a row. Got a match, Scott. We really have a great match going. Once again, with those 2 strikes, brings the match within 1 pin. Okay, a strike here by Mel will extend the lead again back to 11. Seesaw battle going back and forth here.
Okay, critical 9th frame.
Now working on his 5th strikes. 5th strike here. Okay, crossing the 10. There you go. Big foundation 9 frame strike.
Solid strike.
Okay, Scott. It's all back to 11 pins again. So it's going to be who can perform in the 10th
Come
frame.
down to the 10th frame. And you see how that 1 pin and count made such a big difference here in the game.
That's right. In the 3rd frame, Joe Boy slid by that 6th pin. And if he had spared, it would have been all even.
All even, that's
Yeah.
right. That's correct.
Spares are very important. Okay, let's see what Mel does. He's up on his favorite lane, lane 5.
Well, destiny is in his own hands. Put the match away.
That's in the 15. Look at that, sending the 5 pin straight into the 7. Big strike for Mel Iha. Okay, 1 more strike. Yeah, the best Joe Yachman Jr. can do is 258. Mel Iha, 1 more strike here. End up with a 260. 269 possible. Let's see if he can get this one. Okay, crossing the 15. Oh, stubborn 10 pin. That 9 count. Okay, with a spare here, Mel Iha can shoot a 258. Joe Boy Yachman must go off the sheet strikes in the 10th, 11th, and 12th frame for a match game 9th and 10th frame roll off.
That's right.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, cross alley there for Mel Iha on this spare. Very important spare. Okay, just
no
getting
problem.
that. And a little smile and a smirk there for Mel Iha.
Well, I'm sure Mel wanted that strike because, you know, that he had his destiny in his own hands. Now, Joe Boy can go up there and throw 3 for a tie. Let me get back to some of Joe's stats here before he throws his first ball. He has 300 games, and he's been on TV once before. His bowling accomplishments are that he's the first junior bowler in Hawaii to shoot an 800 series.
All right, Joe boy.
And his first 300 was shot at age 15.
That's ridiculous, isn't it, Scott?
He's only 16 now, right?
There you go. Okay, that's
The
one.
first one. And also he wants to thank Mom and Dad for all their support, Jody Yamamoto for his expert drilling, and of course he wants to say hello to his girlfriend Carla, and he wishes you were here.
Oh, how sweet. Okay, well, bowling this game for you there, Carla. There we go.
That's right, he needs to throw two more strikes.
For a 9th and 10th frame roll-off. Okay, let's see if you can do it here. So far, Joe has thrown 7 strikes in a row. Okay, good shot. Little wide. Yeah, carrying out that 7th pin. Great shot. Okay, one more strike. We'll have a 9th and 10th frame roll-off, Scott.
What a nice shot, boy. The ball came in half pocket and it just slapped that 7th in.
Wow.
When you see that kind of carry, you know the bowler's really lined up and his carries exceptionally well.
Okay, this is the shot.
This is the ball.
If Joe strikes, we'll go 9th and 10th frame. If Joe doesn't strike, Joe loses. He needs to strike for a tie. All the marbles are on this shot. Here we go. Okay, oh, way outside. And carries a big strike. We have a 9th and 10th frame roll-off, 258. Okay, as we set up the scoreboard, why don't we take a commercial break and come back right after that. Okay, here we are back with the 9th and 10th frame roll-off. Joe Yachman Jr. 258, Mel Iha 258 for 9th and 10th frame roll-off. This is our 3rd match. Joe Boy Yachman will start off first. He'll throw 1 frame on lane 5. Mel Iha will then come back, throw 2 frames, the 9th and 10th frame. And Joe will finish up the 10th frame after Mel is over. Okay, getting it out past the 5, and just a tad light.
Well, sometimes we had that short break, which we went to the commercial. The bowlers didn't get a chance to throw any balls, so it looked like he lost feeling on the ball a little bit, and he kind of dropped it a little bit. Didn't get the good fingers on it.
Okay, well, very important match. Once again, the winner will go up against Daryl Yamamoto.
Red hot Daryl Yamamoto.
Yes, and then our top-seeded person, Blaine Morton. So, 9th and 10th frame roll-off there for Joe Yachman and Mel Iha. And a nice pair there for Joe. Okay, there we go. Now, Mel Iha will finish up his 9th and 10th frame. Started off on lane 6. He'll finish up on lane 5. And let's see what happens here. Once again, very exciting 3rd match there, Scott.
That's right. Well, right now, just 2 frames, you have to be a sprinter.
This is it.
No time for mistakes.
Okay, getting the ball well. Likes the shot. Okay, a little high in the pocket,
Little high.
leaving the 9 pin. And oh boy, what do you think? Is it possible for another 9th and 10th frame roll-off?
Could very well be. Looks like Mel didn't come out of the ball real cleanly either.
No, it looks like he got a little stuff there. So, let's see. Very important spare here. Must spare. No problem on the spare.
no
Okay,
problem.
there you go. All even after the 9th frame. Okay, now we're in the 10th.
Well,
Mel Iha will finish up this game.
That's right. Once again, the destiny is in his own hands. If he throws 3 strikes, Joe Yachman can only tie him.
For another 9th and 10th frame
That's right.
roll-off. Okay, here you go. 10 frame, 9th and 10 frame roll off. Mel Iha bowling in his 10 frame. Okay, getting out, crossing the 15. Look at that 10 pin just falling down. Big strike. Okay.
Love tapped the 10 pin there. Just getting enough of a 6 pin to kind of bump it out of the gutter there and trip out the 10.
Okay, nice shot there. Oh, Mel. Mel would love to get this strike. Good concentration there. Okay, sends it off.
Good shot.
On the 17. Okay, sticks a 10 pin.
Well, this time he didn't get that love tap out of the gutter there.
It looked like he pulled the ball just a tad, Scott.
Just a little, and he did that earlier in the match when he left another 10 pin. And it looks like if he gets it in, he stays in more conditioner, and the ball doesn't drive as well.
Okay, important spare here. Okay, there you go. 40 for Mel Iha.
But that first strike in the 10th was very important. Now, Joe must double to win. He must double.
Well, he still needs this ball. This ball has to be a strike.
That's right.
Without a strike, Mel Iha will win. Okay, very important strike here. Okay, watch the concentration for Joe Yuckman Jr. Good full shot up there. Hey, got it out well. There you go, big strike, okay. If Joe Boy throws this strike, all he has to do is stay behind the foul line, knock down a couple pins, and he wins. This is a very important shot. If he does not strike, he must spare for another 9th and 10th frame roll-off.
That's right.
Oh, very exciting.
It's just a matter of carry. He's going to be there. It's just a matter of carry. These two bowlers are just wired right now.
That's right. All locked in. Okay, let's see it. Good concentration by Joe. Good full shot. Let's see what he does here. Okay, crosses the 10. Likes it. Yeah! Big strike, big double in the 10th frame. Okay, all Joe has to do now is just pretty much stay behind the foul line.
Stay behind the foul line, right.
And just knock down a couple pins.
No Dell Ballards.
He'll be our winner. Oh, what an exciting match.
Boy, is the action heating up now.
Oh, very, very important. All Joe has to do is stay behind the foul line and just knock down a couple pins. And is he doing it with fashion? Yes. Look at that messenger coming across. For a 9th and 10th frame roll-off, Joe Yuckman 50, Mel Iha 40. We'll be right back with our semi-final match after these important messages. Okay, to recap the action thus far, Mel Iha 215 over Alan Sugawa. In our second match, Mel Iha 238 over Ernie Sakota. In our third match, Joe Yuckman Jr. 258, Mel Iha 258. Had a 9th and 10th frame roll-off. Joe Boy Yuckman 50, Mel Iha 40. Today in our semifinal match, Daro Yamamoto against Joe Yuckman Jr. Okay, here we go with our semifinal match. For all you people who are just joining us, this is the Windward Toyota Suzuki Open here at beautiful K-Bay Lanes. This is our sixth week of Summer Hawaii TV bowling. That's a kind of tongue twister there, Scott.
You'll get it out.
Okay, first up we have our own Daro Yamamoto, who is also on our staff of the Hawaii TV bowling members. He'll start this match off on lane 5.
Keep playing the inside line off the 15.
Okay, big strike there for Daro. Okay, Joe Boy, after getting off that very, very tough 9th and 10th frame roll-off spot. What do you think his chances are against Daro Yamamoto?
He's still going to throw a lot of strikes. He's wired.
Okay, once again, he started off on lane 5 for the 9th and 10th frame. Then he came back with bang, 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 3 strikes in a row on lane 6. So let's see if he
Sometimes
can...
that's what it takes, you know, an open frame to catch on fire.
That's right. Okay, Joe Boy in the hole. Big strike. Okay, all tied after 1.
I predict this is going to be high scoring also.
Okay, once again, one more time. Bayfest 94. The dates is August 5th, 6th, and 7th. Local entertainment will be Tropical Nights and Capena. How's that? Big name.
Well, you're going to be there?
I'm going to come. I got to be here.
I'll be here. Glenn Azumi will be here.
That's right. Every year I went to this KB Fest, so
Right.
have to continue this on.
E.K. Fernandez rides also?
Rides and games.
That's
games,
right.
Games. Okay, Joe Boy, outside the 5, big strike.
Yes, ripping the rack here.
Seems like everything is falling down, Scott.
Like I said, he's wired. Darrow's going to have to shoot really well to beat him. We just wanted to put a little plug in for the gang over there at Poly Lanes. Dan Kealoha, them. They run the King of the Hill tournament there and the Eliminator every Wednesday night at Poly Lanes. Sign it at 8:15. It's a 2-game qualifying. Top 16 make match play. Top 8 cash. Eliminator winner bowls for the King of the Hill title.
Okay, all even after 2. Okay, and yeah, Jason Purdy gave me that, and he says, Eldon, please make sure you mention
Right.
this.
Yeah, good buddy of mine, Dan Kealoha, runs it, and it's a good warm-up for the TV bowling. You know, they bowl on Wednesday, and if you got some time on your hands, it's good competition in the middle of the week, gets you nice and ready for our tournaments on Sunday.
Okay. Okay, getting back to action here. Both bowlers, Daro Yamamoto and Joe Yachman, have 2 strikes in a row. Daro in his 3rd. Okay, there we go. 3 strikes there for Daro Yamamoto.
Well, both bowlers are wired. Hey, Eldon, how about our new sponsor to Hawaii TV Bowling, Windward Toyota and Suzuki?
Hey, the big sponsor of today's tournament.
Right, I want to thank Kirk Horita over there, good buddy of ours. They're conveniently located at 45-655 Cam Highway. At the entrance to Kaneohe, they have the largest selection of Toyotas and Suzukis in the state.
Aha! Hey, we had that flyers out there today, and I know,
right.
You know, a couple people said, I got to pick up a car, so I wanted to see that.
That's right.
Okay, all tied after 3. Both bowlers have 3 strikes in a row.
And boy, they had some good deals on some year-end or demo models that they're letting go. But
really inexpensive or really good prices.
That's
Scott.
right. Yeah, a good promo. And if that address of 45-655 Cam Highway sounds familiar for you old-time bowlers out there, it's the old Tropicana Bowl. Remember
That's
Tropicana?
where it was. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Windward Toyota and Suzuki guarantees quality, value, and friendly service. So to all our bowlers and viewers, just tell them that Hawaii TV Bowling sent you there and strike a fabulous deal with Windward Toyota and Suzuki.
All right. Okay. So please mention us when you go there. Say you heard it first on Hawaii TV Bowling. Okay. Joe Boy 4 in a row. Let's see if Darryl can match that with a strike here.
Darrow's almost against the ball return here on lane 6. He sends it out.
There you go. 4 in a row. Both bowlers. We got a match, Scott. What if both bowlers shoot a 300?
Well, another
that would
ninth
be
and
one hard 9th and 10th frame roll-off.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, Daro Yamamoto got here by bowling games of 234, 248, 197 for a 679 series. In match play, he defeated Darren Nakasu 224 to 184. Then he bowled JP, John Purtle Jr., defeated him 226 to 223.
Oh boy, Darrow getting a great strike there. 5 in a row for Darrow Yamamoto.
Okay, Daryl's 5-game total came out to 11-29, and that got him into the semifinal match. Just great bowling by Daryl today. And coming up is someone who's not bowling too shabbily today, too.
No kidding. Oh, once again, shots for the lefties and the righties and for everybody, anybody.
That's right. Everybody was happy today.
That's right. That's your boy going for his fifth. There you go. Okay, all tied after 5. Scott, we got a great match going here.
Well, I think the pot of gold is in jeopardy again this
That's
week.
right. And today it's worth $2,507. No, excuse me, $1,197. That's right. Woo, a lot of
Not too
chunk of
bad.
change.
Not too shabby there.
Okay, once again, it must be the image of that hat there. See if Joe Boy can get his 6th strike in a row. There you go, 6 in a row. Okay, for Joe Boy Yachman. Once again, his first 300 game was at 15 years old.
That's right.
And he
Age
must be only
15.
16, right?
That's what I say. 16, maybe 17.
Okay.
Youngest junior bowler in the state to bowl 800 series.
Whew, that's amazing.
Outstanding. Okay, a little bit more about Darryl. He works for United Parcel Service. He's a driver with them. Currently averaging 218. He has a high series of 803.
There you go. Okay, all tied after 6 frames. Both bowlers 6 strikes in a row.
And Darryl has 7 300 games. He's
Ooh,
on his way to
boy.
his 8th right now. And he has won 4 Hawaii TV bowling titles.
And we also mentioned on this biography sheet how many times on TV. He said, I
he
don't
doesn't
know. Lot.
Yeah,
A whole
lot
bunch of times
Yeah,
again.
that's right. Okay, he also just came back from the High Roller tournament and he won the Super VIP Sweeper, which was worth 10 grand.
Ooh, $10,000. Oh, okay, for Dario Yamamoto, that's 7 in a row. We got a great match. Both bowlers not letting up here.
That's right. Then Darryl was saying he was second to John Purtle. Ha, ha, ha. What does that mean there?
Well, still, John Purtle. You know,
Well,
with
not
that
today.
Great cash.
He beat John today in the second round of match play.
In a very, very tough match.
That's right. Okay, we're past the halfway point here, and both bowlers are still perfect.
That's right, Jobo Yachman going for his 7th strike to tie Daryl Yamamoto. Okay, got it out across the 10. There you go. 7 in a row for both bowlers. All even, Scott. After 7, very exciting match here. We've got a great match going on here. Once again, for you people who are just joining us, this is the Windward Toyota and Suzuki Open, sponsored by Windward Toyota and Suzuki. And great match. We're here at beautiful K-Bay Lanes, our 6th week of Summer Hawaii TV Bowling 94. This is our semifinal match, both bowlers with 7 strikes in a row. Joe Boy Yachman Jr. up for his 8th frame.
Okay, good speed on the ball.
There you go, carrying that 7 pin. Great shot, 8 in a row there for Joe Boy Yachman. Whoo, Scott, got a great match.
Great match,
boy.
and there must have been a mosquito around there too, because he just slapped that mosquito there.
Okay, now tensions are very, very high.
Well, he
Both
wanted-
bowlers with pressure on themselves
That's right.
for throwing this many strikes in a row once again, but they still have the opponent to challenge. Okay, see Darryl regrip his ball. See if he can get his 8 strikes. Good execution, he likes it!
Oh, solid 10 pin. Nothing
Scott,
wrong with that
ball
ball.
was right in the hole. Right there, it didn't seem like it was behind nothing. Good rev, threw it exactly same place as he did
Well,
times before.
you know what I think happened there? I think he threw that ball too good. He came out so clean, he extended so well, that sometimes that little extra fingers, little extra speed on the ball gives you that 10-pin pass. The ball comes in slightly behind, but excellent execution there.
Okay, tough break there for Darryl.
Well, still anybody's match here.
That's right.
Still anyone's match.
Okay, let's see if Daryl can get his foundation strike.
Okay, Daryl has special thanks going out to Jocelyn, of course his parents, good old Dan Nakahara.
Bowling
from
Concepts.
Bowling
Hey,
Concepts,
hey, hey.
right, last week's sponsor, and we'll be back at Poly Lanes next week also, right?
Look at that strike, explosive strike in the 9th frame. Foundation 9th frame. He really wished he could have got that on lane 6. And what a tough break on that 10 pin. That ball was perfect though. Got it.
Nothing
Oh.
wrong with that ball.
Okay, Joe Boy will be finishing up here.
And you can't let it bother you either because that's part of bowling there. Daryl's still going, if he goes off the sheet, with a 279.
Great bowling. Okay, once again, semi-final match. Joe Boy Yachman, 8 strikes in a row, bowling in his 9th frame. Here we go. Okay, crossing the 10 board. Oh, tomahawks that 10 pin, Scott. That head pin went to the wall and slammed that 10 pin. What a great shot.
Well,
9
he's got
in a
all
row
the carry there. All the carry. Well, I got to get back to some of our sponsors here because we got so much hot action. I'd like to thank Teresa and Henry at First Class USA for their donation of the beautiful custom-made Seesaw bowling ball wiper cleaner, which will be presented to the champion of today's tournament. For any type of custom embroidery, please call them at 486-1779 or visit them at their shop simply behind Cutter 49 98030 Hekaha Street, Suite 8.
Okay, like that. Yeah, okay, that's 10 in a row. 10 in a row there for Joe Boy Yachman. And is he on his way to shoot a 300 on TV?
That's right. Could it be another 300 on TV?
That's right. And see a little tension there coming out here. Get a great crowd watching here. Okay, 10 in a row. 10 in a row. Joe Boy Yachman up for his 11th strike in a row. Here we go, guys. Okay, got it out nicely. Yeah, okay, that's 11 in a row. Our pot of gold is in jeopardy, but that's okay.
Could it be we're going to have another 300 game on
Yeah.
TV?
Whew. Boy, this is so exciting. Okay, let's see if Joe Boy can do it. One more strike.
What a
perfect
shot.
game.
That last shot was just dead flush in the pocket.
And no doubt about that strike. No doubt about it.
What I tell you, Eldon, I told you these bowlers are wired.
Yes, sir. These bowlers are fantastic. Okay, one more strike for a perfect 300 game for Joe Boy Yachman.
Okay.
Got it out. Joe Boy lost it on his downswing. Joe Boy Yachman, nice hand for him. 298 game. And
Outstanding
what can
bowling.
you say there? What can you say there, Scott? That's, I mean, such a tough break. He lost it on his downswing. And
A little too much speed there. Just sent the ball out.
beautiful 298 game for our viewer audience. Hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. But stay
Outstanding
tuned.
bowling.
We still have
Both these
one more
bowlers.
match to go. And there you go, Darryl with a big strike.
Darryl can still shoot 279. How about that?
And how
Losing
would you like-
298 to
yeah,
279.
279.
My goodness.
What a tough break.
Okay, let me get by some of the other thanks that Darryl has to the club, Dennis August, Miles Oye, Darren Lee, and all the people at Poly Lanes. Of course, UPS, Keith Kamimoto, Neil Urihara, Barb, Elaine, Fred, and Luther. And of course, John Purtle for being an inspiration to all Hawaii bowlers. Thanks, Johnny.
Okay, Darryl, let's see you throw one more strike. Come on, Darryl. Darryl said he wants one more shot at it.
Okay, let me get one more thank you. Darryl has so many thank yous.
Yeah.
He wants special thanks to go out to Jerry Higa and Debbie, who was his first coach and helped him a lot in all his years of bowling. And by the way, his son Brian is working here today at KB.
All right. Brian, one of the people with the back crew, and nice hand there for Darryl Yamamoto, 279. Joe Boy Yachman, 298. We'll be right back with our championship match after these very important messages.
Hello and welcome to Bowling Concepts Tip of the Week, brought to you by Dan Nakahara. I'm Rodney Villanueva, and once again, another great tip from our good friend, Kent Wimura. Kent, what are we talking about today?
Today, Rodney, I'd like to go over some of the finer tips on timing. I think timing is very vague to a lot of people in Hawaii. And normally three things will happen when you go down the approach. You either have perfect timing, your timing will be early, or your timing will be late. And sometimes you go down to the alley and start warming up, and you just can't quite figure out what's going wrong with you that night. Let me go over the three. Of course, if it's going perfectly, it's great. The other one, the early symptoms of an early timing is you kind of get to the line and you just don't feel strong accelerating through the ball. The ball is going a little slower than you normally throw it. It's going a little bit left of your target a lot. And that's basically early timing. And how you fix that is you just move the ball a little bit later in your push away. Timing is usually controlled by the arm swing. And normally the push away controls the arm swing. And so if you move the ball a little bit later, it'll bring your timing a little bit later and bring you more probably into the comfort zone that you're normally used to throwing at. On the other hand, if your timing is late, the symptoms are that the ball is kind of dropping on the ground, the ball is going right on you a lot. And you just can't pick the ball up like you normally do. And this is late timing. It's the exact opposite. What you're doing is you're moving the ball too late. And what you want to do is on the push away, you'd like to move it a little sooner, get it into the swing a little sooner, and kind of, so it becomes more what you're normally used to bowling. And it's really very simple if you just know what to look for. And that's basically the tip that I kind of want to share with everybody today.
And there you go, another great tip from Kent Uemura and Bowling Concepts, brought to you by Dan Nakahara.
Okay, to recap the action thus far, Mel Iha 215 over Alan Tsugawa. In our second match, Mel Iha 238, Ernie Sokoda 213. In our third match, we had a tie 258 between Joe Yakmin Jr. and Mel Iha. Joe Yakmin plus 50, Mel Iha plus 40. In our semifinal match, Joe Yakmin Jr. 298, Darryl Yamamoto 279. Today in our championship match, Blaine Morton against Joe Yakmin Jr. All right, here we go. Championship match. This is our 6th week of Summer Hawaii TV Bowling 94. Tournament is sponsored by Windward Toyota and Suzuki. And expect a great match here.
Blaine Morton, tournament leader.
Tournament leader today with the 1166. Good shooting there for all these bowlers. Okay, Blaine Morton will start off on lane 5. Okay, not quite getting the messenger across to take out that 7. Tough take.
Okay, Blaine shot games of 236, 201, 244 for a 3-game series of 681. And in match play, he defeated Steven Suto 206 to 163. Then he caught on fire and shot 279 to send me home 235. And he had a 5-game series of 1166.
Scott, usually with a 230, you don't lose. But in Darryl's case, too, 279 if he lost.
What can you do, right?
Yeah, boy. Okay, that was a nice pair there for Blaine Morton.
I'm glad I'm not on TV. I can't keep up with these guys.
Okay, Joe Yakmin after that 298 game. Let's see what he can do here.
Okay, you know, he had 2 tough matches. I mean, even with shooting a 298, now he couldn't afford to throw a bad ball. And with the match before 258 tie with Mel Iha, I mean, you know, I'm just wondering if he's starting to get mentally drained or not.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of bowling. Okay, first ball. He taps the 6-spin. So, once again, with that 298, the 258 that he bowled, does he have it?
Well,
does he have it?
If I was Joe, I think I'd be thinking, well, I got this far already. I'm going to win it all. So even if he is getting mentally fatigued, he's not thinking about it, He's thinking, hey, I'm in the championship match. I want it.
See what he does here. Hey, nice spare there for Joe Boy Yachman, and the crowd gives him a nice hand.
Okay, more thank yous to our sponsors. We want to thank Bob Susanetti, Charlotte Liu, and Roy Uehara, the good gang from Systemated Business Products. They have provided all the necessary printing required to make Hawaii TV Bowling a successful show. And you know how much printing we need.
Oh boy, with those league sheets, papers, and everything,
That's
Scott.
right.
Entry blanks, woo, they really helped us
You name
out.
it. If you're ever in need of any type of printing, please call Systemated at 526-2432.
Okay, and a nice strike there for Joe Boy Yachman Jr. Okay.
Okay, they also thanks go out to them for sponsoring the raffle giveaway at the end of the show. And of course, remember, all the proceeds from the raffle will be donated to Hawaii Food Bank, so please chip in to help the needy. And of course, that's the beautiful baseball embroidered hat that they give away.
Right, and it's sitting right there on top of that beautiful dragon bowling ball that we're going to give away today.
Without them, boy, we wouldn't be able to get Hawaii TV Bowling on the road.
Exactly. Okay, Blaine Morton up in his second frame on lane 6. Okay, Tad Light there leaving the 10-pin.
Yeah, he got a break there, washing out the 3-pin there.
There you go. There's a nice shot of our little display. Dragon ball with that beautiful hat, the nice trophy. We also got a shirt over there, Scott. I see that blue shirt over there from Windward Toyota and Suzuki.
That's right. Look at all the goodies we have for the winners
That's right,
here.
the VIP membership.
And of course, that beautiful embroidered golf shirt goes to the winner of the tournament.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, and a nice shot there for Blaine Morton.
Okay, Blaine Morton is married. His wife is Jeanette. She's here. Daughter Frances, age 15. And of course, Blaine Jr., 9 years old. And boy, has he grown up.
Oh, boy, quickly. Isn't that really quickly? Oh.
Blaine is a carpenter for the state of Hawaii. Currently averaging 214. Lifetime high average 222. He has a high series of 823. And he has 10 300 games. Okay, leaving a half 7 again. Still the ball not finishing quite so hard. Blaine has 8 200 series and he's been on Hawaii TV Bowling 5 times. He has won 2 titles. Going cross lane for the spare here. Okay, covers the 7th pin.
Okay, yeah, we're going to get those 2 pins that I think Blaine left there that stuck out there, so.
Yeah, of course, he hit the pin so hard they all fly out, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
we had 2 pins just in the 7 and 10 pin gutter. Woo! Boy, what a hit.
Okay, I'm glad it happened because it gives us a chance to talk about our raffle drawing at the end of the program.
Okay.
We got a lot of goodies here. First of all, we have donated by R.M. Nakamura Plumbing and Mechanical Contractors 1 Blue Dragon bowling ball. Everybody wants that. Okay, we also have 1 Systemated Business Products and Hawaii TV Bowling golf cap, donated by Bob Susanetti. 1 Hawaii TV Bowling bag tag, donated by Glenn Azuni, custom made by him, by the way. 1 Trident VIP membership and 16-ounce body shampoo certificate, donated by Grace Nohara and Brian Naramoto. We also have 1 gift certificate for shampoo and haircut at Simply Hair Beauty Salon, donated by my wife, Karen.
Hey, thanks, Karen. Yeah, they said that I need a haircut by you also.
you want me to cut it free?
No, thank you.
Oh, okay. We also have 1 XL Plus passport, donated by Raynard Kim, and 5 sets of Kalihi, Leeward, and Waianae Bowl Pogs. Remember now, Pogs are still happening on the mainland.
That's right. It's really going big here.
Right.
So.
Donated by Dean Yamani. And, of course, all the proceeds from the raffle tickets will go to the Hawaii Food Bank.
Okay, that's great. A lot of giveaways here. So, come on, guys, get your tickets. Get your tickets. And I think my nephew, Bradley Doy, wins every week.
It
So
seems like it.
That's really nice.
Bradley Doy, Tiffany Azumi, Jimbo Purdo, you know. Boy, the kids are getting into the act there.
That's right, and they already have bowling balls. I think they have bowling shoes and bowling bags and everything already,
right.
you know.
It really pays to come out to the shows here, support the bowlers.
That's right. Okay, there you go. Another big strike there for Joeboy Yachman. Once again, match is still very close. 60 in the third frame for Joeboy Yachman Jr. For Blaine Morton, 38 in the second, spare in the third. So we only got about a 2-pin difference, Scott.
That's right.
So still anybody's game.
Okay, looks like Blaine is going to have to move left on the approach and get the ball more into the dry. His ball is not finishing quite as hard, thus leaving the 7-pin and the last ball on lane 6. He left a 10. Let's see what he does here.
Okay, way outside. And there you go. A first strike here by Blaine Morton.
Well, all it takes is for him to get locked in, and he's going to be hard to beat also because he bowled 279 against me.
Well, Scott, like you said, anybody else you probably would win with the 230. But it happened.
Blaine is a tough bowler. You know, he has a current high average of 214. That's over at Mac Bowl now.
Ooh, boy. That's great bowling.
And let
there.
me tell you, Blaine practices a lot. Back at the old days at Winard Bowl, we used to start bowling at about 11 o'clock in the morning, and we finish bowling after midnight.
Wow.
We bowl for 12, 13 hours straight.
Okay, well, practice makes perfect, as John Purtle says. He really believes in that, and I think a lot of the bowlers here practice to be perfect.
Right. And let me tell you how steady Blaine is. In Las Vegas at the Gold Coast Lanes, we had an Oklahoma tournament. Some of our local bowlers bowl in that. Listen to the series that he shot. 697, 783, 708, 738, 708, 710, 703, 761. And he had a high game of 298 in the tournament.
Amazing. Did he take first place in that?
Well, I think it was a team type of tournament.
Team
He bowled in
tournament?
several squads. And I tell you, I mean, I don't know how much steadier you can be. You know, he had a low series of 697, you know.
That's amazing. And once again, that's a 3-game set now.
Right.
3-game set. That's exceptional bowling.
8 3-game set, you know. His low series 697.
Boy.
I tell you.
That's amazing. Okay, now let's see if Joeboy can get back here. There you go. That's the first double. Okay, first double in this match. Once again, for you people who are just joining us, this is our final match here at KB Lanes. Our 6-week Summer Hawaii TV Bowling 94 tournament is sponsored by Windward Toyota and Suzuki. Now, once again, we had some great flyers that went out, and you people who need cars, hey, go down and check them out.
Right.
They really gave us some great specials, and please go down there and tell them Hawaii TV Bowling sent you.
That's
so,
right.
They got the specials on right now, so please get down there as soon as you can.
That's
Got
right.
Some great deals. Look at that, high on the head pin, breaking up that split. Joeboy, 3 in a row.
Yeah, he had the 4, 8, 10 showing, excuse me, 6, 8, 10 showing just for a second there, and he just crashed it all down.
Amazing. Amazing. What great bowling there by Joeboy Yachman.
Okay, a little bit more on Blaine Morton. Of course, he wants to thank his wife, Jeanette, and family for supporting him in his bowling, because without them, he would not be bowling today.
Oh, how sweet. Okay.
It always
Jeanette,
helps.
yes. Very good. You need the family back.
That's right, and Jeanette's a tough bowler herself, too.
Okay, there you go. A little light in the pocket, carrying a great mixer. Okay, big strike there for Blaine Morton. Now, let's see if he can get another strike here.
Well, he's going to have to start doubling now because Joe Yachman has a 3-bagger.
That's right. Seems to be lined up already, so... Hey. Okay, once again, as you stated, Scott, he's throwing his old ball from Windward Bowl.
Old, non-reactive ball.
Hey, you got to do whatever you got to do, huh?
That's right.
And seems to be working for Blaine at this time, so let's see if we can put another strike for a double here. Got it out on the 7. Look at that. we had that. Did it look like the 6-pin or something? It looked like it fell down right in front of it, and
Just no breaks right now. He's
Didn't
throwing the ball
quite-
real good. And
Right.
ball's not finishing, flush in the pocket, but he's getting good mixing, and it's just not falling for him.
okay, cross alley spare for Blaine.
But I tell you, Blaine and I used to bowl a lot, and boy, has his game changed quite a bit. He's self-taught, and he worked so hard at changing his game.
Okay, and a nice spare for Blaine Morton. 118 in the 6, spare in the 7. Okay, Jobo Yachman, spare, strike, spare, 3-bagger.
Okay,
Here
he's on the
bowling in
roll.
the 7th frame.
Okay, we also like to thank and welcome Electricians Incorporated to our telecast. They are conveniently located at 2875 Pa'a Street in Mapunapuna, next to Hopako. Electricians Incorporated is an electrical contractor specializing in commercial, residential, and government projects. They are now celebrating their 20th year of business in Hawaii. They focus on quality work and dependability, so for your next electrical project, call good old buddy of ours, Mel Iwaki, at 839-2242 for the best shock of your life.
Ah, okay. So any kind of electrical needs, guys, give them a holler. Okay, Jobo Yachman just slammed the pocket on that one. Head pin going up and around, taking out only the 10, leaving the stubborn 6-pin. And routine spare for Jobo. Okay, there you go. 139 in the 6th frame, spare in the 7th, working in his 8th frame. Got about a 21 pin difference here, Joe Boy with the advantage at this time.
Okay, needs to keep the pressure on. He knows Blaine can throw a lot of strikes.
Oh yes. Oh yes, with scores like that, with the 697 low series score. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, let's see if Joe Boy can get a strike. Look at that great mixer. Little light in the pocket. Big strike there for Joe Boy Yachman. 159 in the 7th frame. And bowler's bowling exceptionally well. Okay, now let's see if Blaine Morton can get strikes in the 8th and 9th frame to put a little pressure on Joe Boy Yachman.
He's going to need to start striking now. It's coming down to crunch time.
Okay, watch the delivery of Blaine Morton.
Okay, got it inside. Oh, disaster.
Big split there. 6-7-10 split. And pulled it just a tad, didn't he, Scott?
Yeah, he got it a little bit inside his mark, and I thought the ball might hold up there because there's a little bit of oil, but I think it's starting to dry up also on the left side.
Okay, once again, more left-handers today than normal.
I think Blaine's going to go for it. He needs to convert this here.
Okay, good shot. Okay, well, not quite. Tough break there for Blaine, and the crowd gives him a nice hand. 144. Well, if he goes off the sheet here, he could still end up with a 204. And Jobo Yachman well on his way to another win under his belt.
Well, Joe is going at a 219 pace here. Just needs to probably stay clean in the 9th and 10th frame.
Stranger things have happened before, Scott.
Oh, that's right. Look at the match, Mel Iha and Jason Purdy today.
Exactly. No, not quite knocking that pin down. Tough break there.
Pesky 10 pin once again coming in light on lane 5, just not carrying the 10 pin. Spin around the pocket the whole match. It's funny how one game you can be so wired to carry everything in the next game. Nothing wants to fall.
I know. What a tough break. Watch out. Okay, just getting a piece of that 10 pin. And not too much expression there from Blaine. Once again, I understand that Blaine has a pretty good sized span, doesn't he?
Well, Blaine used to throw a 6 and 3/8 inch span.
Woo, boy.
Holes on each side of the ball,
Wow,
I think he cut it down to maybe 6 1/8 now.
oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, my span is about half that.
Most bowlers is about half that. you know.
Yeah. Okay, Joe Boyakin just got to stay clean. He'll be our champion of today's tournament.
Okay, coming in high.
Look at that messenger coming across. Whew, what bowling. Okay, with a spare here. He'll have a 179 in the 8th frame. And just exceptional bowling today. Everybody bowled well, Scott.
Just outstanding bowling. Man, like I said, I'm glad I didn't make it on TV, man. I don't think I could have kept up with these guys.
But these guys bowling exceptionally well, especially for Joe Boy here. Couple years out of junior bowling and really making his mark in the adult
right.
league. Okay, and a nice spare there for Joe.
I think the left side is probably starting to break down already. There's a lot of play, a lot of left-handers on this TV pair, so it's starting to start hook now.
Okay, Joe Boy, barring a big disaster, Joe Boy knocks on just a couple pins. He is our champion of our 6-week Summer Hawaii TV Bowling 94, sponsored by Windward, Toyota, and Suzuki. There you go. Oh, you saw that 6-pin, Scott?
Yeah, he just sent another pin over by Pyramid Rock.
Amazing. What? And with that strike, Joe Boy Yachman Jr. is our champion. What great bowling today. 298 game, the semifinal match. You know, if we could tally up his last 3 games, Scott, I don't know. You know, he'd be like really close to
Everything around
800
260.
series. Yeah. There you go. Nice strike there for Joe. One more. He'll end up with a 229. And exceptional bowling today. Exceptional.
Let me tell you, Eldon, every week it's getting tougher and tougher to make the cut. 629, and I was low man.
You know, it's so tough.
And I shoot 240, 230, and I lose. I said, God. You know, I mean, the bowlers are getting so good these days.
Well, once again, the key is practice makes perfect. And for Joe Boy Yachman, 229 game, our champion for today's tournament. And as we watch Blaine Morton finish up, Mom gives Joe Boy a nice hug there. And very proud Mom and Dad there. Very proud Mom and Dad. For Blaine, good bowling today. Once again, still bowling exceptionally well. Nice strike there for Blaine. Blaine with 3 strikes here end up with a 194. And still very, very good, exceptional bowling.
Oh, just great bowling for everybody today.
Once again, please don't forget the Kaneohe Bay Fest 94 starts August 5th, 6th through the 7th. Local entertainment will include Tropical Nights and Kapena. So come on, guys, get out there. Please join. Join the fun.
And Eldon, you know, I gotta thank mother and daughter Rosie and Rosie.
Hey.
Our great lei makers. I mean, look at this lei. Look at this, I don't know what you call it. It's a triple crown flower lei.
Whew, that's amazing.
Weighs
That's
about
really-
3 pounds. You know. Took them about 3 days to do. And of course, you got your crown flower lei.
Yes, I do.
And they make us leis every week.
Okay, with that 9 count, 193 for Blaine Morton. Joe Yachman Jr., our champion, 229. We'll be right back with our trophy presentation after these important messages. Okay, here we are back at K-Bay Lanes with representative from Windward, Toyota, and Suzuki, Guy Inoue, and of course, champion Joe Boy Yachman Jr.
Hello, Joe Boy. On behalf of Windward, Toyota, and Suzuki, I would like to present this championship trophy to you. With the check also, this trophy is donated by Clock and Trophy Shop on Sand Island Access Road. Congratulations, Joe, on winning this event. Also, being a large sponsor, Windward, Toyota, and Suzuki would like to present this championship shirt to you. The monogram is done by the Monogram Shop.
Okay, thank you very much, Guy. Okay, Joe Boy, I know a lot of people want to know. Joe Boy, 11 strikes in a row, semi-final match, the 12th ball. What happened in that frame?
Well, the last ball, I just kept telling myself to stay calm, stay under the ball, but I just lost it on the downswing and I didn't lift it at all. That's why I didn't even hit the head pin.
Okay, well, what can you tell the bowlers if they get into that situation on TV?
Just go through your shot routine and just take your time, just not to rush it and just make a good shot.
Okay, well, Joe, we already had Bernie Kabatu, who shot a 300 on TV wearing a baseball cap. What is that? Why are you wearing a baseball cap today?
Oh, I use a baseball hat everywhere I go.
Okay, is it good luck? Maybe, hopefully to shoot a 300 on TV?
Nah, I just use it wherever I go. No need to comb my hair or something.
Okay, Joe. Once again, I know your mother and father are very, very proud of you. Okay, with all that, we'll be right back with our raffle drawing after these messages. Okay, today, before our raffle drawing, we have a little special presentation. We have Scott Sayers from Precision 300 and, of course, Ricky Leguana, our last week's champion. Scott?
Hi, on behalf of Precision 300 Pro Shop, I'd like to present Ricky Leguana with a $50 merchandise gift certificate for winning the Bowling Concepts Open last week and for turning in his prepaid entry at Precision 300 Pro Shop. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much. And Scott Mitamura, here you go.
Okay, before we start with the raffle drawing here, we have a few more prizes for our champion here, Joe Yachman Jr. First of all, we have to thank our good friends over at First Class USA for donating this beautiful seesaw ball cleaner. It says Champion Hawaii TV Bowling. Here you go. Congratulations. Also, you get one of these passports which entitles you to all kind of discounts in travel and phone services. You also get a preferred membership from the VIP Health and Beauty people over there, Brian Nadamoto and Grace Nohara. Okay, so a lot of prizes for winning here today. Okay, now we can do the raffle drawing. Okay, let's see. What should we give away first? How about some Pogs? Let's give away some Pogs. From Dean Yamani, from Kali Bowl, Leeward Bowl Pogs. Looks like Ernie Sakota. Come on, Ernie, you get some Pogs. Attaboy, Ernie. Okay, now let's give away passport. Okay, the passport is donated by a good friend Raynard Kim, and this is going to entitle you to all kind of discounts, green fees, hotels, and phone services. Joe Yachman Sr. Okay, some of the audience is getting mad out here. Okay, how about one preferred customer certificate from the people at VIP? This guy's winning every week. Miles Yasuda. Give him that one. Yeah. The whole thing? Yeah, all that. He wins because the left side block. Okay, how about, let's see, this custom Hawaii TV bowling bag tag. This is handmade by Glenn Azumi. Not again, Ernie Sakota. Not yet. Congratulations, Ernie. Okay, how about a gift certificate from Karen Mitamura over at Simply Hair for a free custom haircut. Derek Kiono. Derek, you here? Okay, now I'm going to give away a Systemated Bowling, Hawaii TV Bowling baseball cap donated by good friends over at Systemated Business Products, Bob Cincinnati. J. Pasqua. Congratulations. Okay, what we've all been waiting for. One Blue Dragon bowling ball from RM Nakamura Plumbing and Mechanical Contractors. Okay, no looking, Joe. Capono. Hey. All right, Capono. Congratulations.
Out of range, out of range.
He was our desk clerk today. Okay, with that, thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, next week we're going to be back at Poly Lanes for the Poly Lanes Open. We'll see you there.